Good morning and welcome to spectacular Snowdonia. More specifically, the Brinkia coach house, and I'm here with the Focus Performance crew again on another amazing trail running weekend. So it's now Saturday morning, we arrived yesterday, great chat, food, everything that goes with it, and we've got a run plan today and a run plan tomorrow, and you know what? It's looking good, because the last few Focus Performance weekends have been amazing, but the weather has been less desirable. But today I'm going to keep those fingers firmly crossed for some spectacular views of the valley here. I'll put some info on screen now about the exact location. I'm trying not to butcher any pronunciation, but no doubt it will happen at some point. Okay, so let's see what the weekend brings. It's a gin and trail running beginners weekend, and it's great to be back. Great to be back in Wales. Before we leave from the run, I really do need to show you this view from the back of Brinkia. Excellent accommodation, huge. We've got 35 guests, but look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Snowdon's over that sort of way. Beth Gallett over that sort of way. But yeah, look at that. Awesome. I just want to run all that bit there, around there, around there, around there, all the way back around this horseshoe. I was looking at the Ordnance Survey map the other day, because I've not been to this one before. A couple of weekends ago we were in Llanberis, and before that we were in the Yorkshire Dales, and then before that we were in the Peak District at Hathersage. But yeah, by far this is the best weather. Although it was all right on Stanage when we were in the Peak District. It was all right on the Sunday. It's going to be a good day, fingers crossed. Just about to get in the cars and ship out to the first run. We're setting off with a nice climb now.
Alright folks, there are some slippy rocks where I am. Over.
Jeff's at the front. It's absolutely spectacular. Just look at that. Names on screen now.
You know.
Jeffrey?
You wanted Vin Diesel, you've got Heidi.
How's it going?
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, we are, I think we're warmed up now. We've done a bit of a bump.
Can you explain to the people at home where we are?
Well, we are in the Cwm Pennant Valley. So Cwm Pennant, Cwm in Welsh means a valley with no end that's lower than the rest of the valley, so it's three-sided. This is a really untouched valley, I guess. There's a bit of farming still going on here. We passed the farmer and he's rounded up his sheep just down there, you can see that. We've got the beautiful Nantley Ridge there. Really, really undiscovered ridge. If there's a place in this country that's still undiscovered for most walkers, for most runners, it's that, and it is sublime. Once you've got up Igon, the first mountain, you are literally high and you stay high. You've got a bit of scrambling that's really easy, but it's got the good views, and then you can just go as far as you want. You can drop to the mine workings and follow the bridleway out, and if you're into wild swimming, just over there, it's a beautiful lake.
Perfect. We're continuing up now towards a slate mine, apparently.
Caution, etc.
And then he tried to turn round because he went the wrong way.
Oh no!
And couldn't.
I think are you at the front is down near the...
Stop it.
Not only have you got his
keep saying it, but what a stunning day. So this is the Prince of Wales tramway that served the slate mine back up there, and basically built to ship out all the slate to Porthmadog. So I can just about see the sea down there. But Jeff was just saying this mine ran for about 40 years, but there was that much in it, that much money in it, that there was a huge manor house built down there, and the Brinkia coach house that we're in was just for the horses. But it's huge, absolutely huge. But look at it. We've not seen another single soul today. Yes, there was a farmer down in the valley, but this is going to be called Secret Snowdonia, I think. I've never been here before. Not spent as much time in Snowdonia as I'd like. Jeff is a Snowdonia pro. I may have said in one of my previous videos, Jeff won the Welsh 3000s race about 8 years on the trot, and yeah, he's a great run leader and mountain guide. Especially when we're in Wales, I like to try and take some of his knowledge in, because yeah, it's a beautiful place, somewhere that's not too far from home, but I haven't spent enough time here. Just see the sea in the distance there, just about. Trying so hard not to wax lyrical, but so beautiful. You can see why there's not many people here, because it's like an hour or so further round than Llanberis and Betsacoed. Because when you get to the head of the valley, there's no other way out other than up and over to Bethgelert, places like that. Those places will be rammed today. Foggy enough for you, Helen?
Just about, yeah, thanks. Booty bonus, wet feet. Yeah, really. My husband would be impressed. I've actually brought
So we're still tracing the line of the tramway. I love following historical landmarks like this. Always amazed by the things that have come and gone over the years. You can faintly see it running along the side of the hill here. Here he goes. Sorry. This is not on your insurance, no? No, it's not on my insurance, mate. Go ahead, dude. Now I wish I'd done it. We can edit you into that one. I think we need to. I'm not covered on my insurance for that. Just saying. Oh wow. I mean I'll ask Jeff in a moment, but looks like the Rhinogs just to the south there. Spectacular. Look at that. Awesome. Cardigan Bay down there. What a weekend. What a contrast. Worth it. A nice tasty bit of downhill now. Let's do it. Oh, there goes the radio. Drop the radio. At least it wasn't the phone.
Off your heels and go. Off your heels in.
I think it's definitely time to replace the innovates. Almost went over then. I've done 1,000 kilometers in them, so they've paid for themselves. And we're zigzagging down to the accommodation now.
Go ahead.
And we're back.
Bring them down. Leaning back over that leg will stretch it. Your IT band.
We've made it back to the cars. The drivers have been ferried back. It's time to head back to the accommodation for lunch. Starving. Jeff's stuck. Just gonna drift it out.
Yeah, I want to get up back.
Woo! We're out. Slight hiccup there.
Yeah, Steve, what I'm thinking about for gates is I'll stop obviously at the gate, I'll sew it open, I'm going to leave it open and jump back in the car and drive on it.
What a road. Welcome back to Wales. It's now Sunday, day 2, and we're on the Llyn Peninsula. Not sure exactly where we are. I'll get Jeff to introduce us to the area in a moment. But it's another beautiful day. Stunning views. Sea down that way, sea down that way, mountains up ahead. What a weekend. Absolutely amazing weather. So last night it was the gin tasting. We had dinner, went to the pub, stayed up till about 2 in the morning, was up early for breakfast service. So I need this run to wake me up. What a day. Look at that view, absolutely stunning down to the bay there. I'm not quite sure whether the views are more spectacular today than they were yesterday. It certainly makes a huge difference that the weather's nice. And there's a bit of a breeze, I've got the gloves on. I think it's around about 4 degrees, something like that, but you wouldn't know. I mean, 4 degrees and a little bit of sunshine, it's enough to burn me, my fair ginger skin. Oh, but what a day. Really enjoyed this weekend. I love coming on them. Great people, great places, and it's always a great laugh. And I enjoy talking to Jeff and Nigel as well about their like fell running and trail running experience. They've both got so much experience like in Wales, and Nigel's got loads of Lake District, Bob Graham experience as well. So yeah, try and siphon as many tips as I possibly can while I'm on these weekends. And that's where we are. Jess said the mountains are known as the rivals. Stunning. We're coming up to a viewpoint now that I'm anticipating we're going to get a splendid view of Snowdonia. Looking back towards the east in a moment.
Top of that. If you don't want to do it, that's okay.
Tracy, over.
Wow, wow, and triple wow. Yeah, it's all right up here.
Yeah?
It'll do.
So where are we then, Jeffrey?
Trekerry.
Trekerry.
So Trekerry is the best example of an Iron Age stroke Celtic hill fort in the UK, you reckon? And you can see the little round sort of patterns down there. They're the remains of the huts. They used to be turfed roofed. 400 people used to live here up until about 400 AD.
And what can we see?
And we can see that top arm of Wales, the bit that sticks out. That's the Llyn Peninsula up in Llyn, which is just over there. Narrows to the sea. You've got Bardsey Island, the pilgrimage site over there. Harlech Bay, sweeping expanse of Harlech Bay just down there, leading us towards Pembrokeshire eventually. And over there, Snowdon in snow. There she is with the sort of the most amount of snow on, just leaning up into the sky.
Looking
That's
majestic.
The Snowdon taking us up.
Fantastic.
Snowdon's actually in cloud. That's garnered again to the left of it.
They're nuts. Look at it.
Amazing.
Snow on snow.
If only we could zoom with the GoPro. It's absolutely awesome. Just look at it. Awesome. Snowdon in the centre there. What a day for it. I don't think we could have got any more perfect than this. I love it here. Cwm Pennant, we were out yesterday in Llyn Peninsula. I've never been here before. Just run a few weekends in this area, but it's a place I've never visited. But you know what, I'll be back. When we finish the camper van, we'll be back 100%. We'll bring Kinder as well.
Can you see me, over?
We can see you, Jeff.
Oh.
I love these really technical descents. Really do feel alive when you can't take your feet off, can't take your eyes off the floor for 1 second. I love it, absolutely love it, which is what I love about running. Try doing this without cartwheeling down the side of the mountain. Here we go, the final descent to the car. I've probably said it about 50 times in this video, but I'm grateful for the weather that we got this weekend. It's stunning, really is. Perfect weather for an introduction to such a beautiful area. We can actually see things. Snowdon was clear of cloud, which was a bonus, and yeah, what a view from the top up there.
Come down. Perfect. Are they red?
And we are back.
My vision's not that good yet. There was a little turn off.
Awesome.
You wouldn't let me down.
And that is it. It's now the calm after the storm. All the guests have left. We've tidied up. I've loaded my car and it's time to drive back to Sheffield. But what a weekend. Once again, I've said it a million times, but the weather's been amazing. It really has. Cwm Pennant looking splendid in the background there. The Brinkier bunkhouse just behind me. As always, thanks for watching. I'll put more info on the screen now about run lengths and distances and stuff like that, but I will put the links to my Strava maps in the description as well. Give me a follow, all that stuff. I'll put the links to the Focus Performance website in there as well. Have a look. There might be something that takes your fancy. Beginners, improver, intermediate, depending on what level you're at. There's a course, there's a weekend that will cater for you. I love these weekends, I really do. Okay, now time for the 3.5, maybe 4 hour drive back to Sheffield, but I think I'll go through the Peak District. Might catch the sunset somewhere on one of the edges. We'll see how we go. Okay, once again, thank you for watching. Speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.